Hi everyone, how you doing? Did you have a lovely day yesterday? I think you saw ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, Santa. Did you have a good time? I know you all got teddies, and I know a certain little girl who's got a brand new bed. Wow, I bet you had a really good night's sleep in that last night, didn't you? So, if you're sitting comfortably, it's time for your story, and as promised, it's Beauty and the Beast, and it's called A Wintery Walk. So if you're ready, I'll begin. It's so beautiful, Belle murmured as she gazed at the snow outside. Suddenly, a heavy red cape was draped over her shoulders. How about a walk? The prince asked. Belle thought that was a wonderful idea. The prince smiled mischievously. You don't want to forget these now, do you? He pulled a pair of large snowshoes out from behind a chair. Snowshoes, Belle cried, clapping her hands together. She had often gone snowshoeing with her father when she was a little girl. Minutes later, Belle and the prince were in the castle courtyard, strapping the snowshoes onto their boots. Belle gracefully walked towards the gate to the forest, pausing to scatter birdseed for the neighbouring birds. But the prince was having trouble. He kept tripping over his giant shoes. When I was a beast, I just walked through the snow, he said. I didn't have to bother with silly things like these. The prince stepped forward and tumbled headfirst into a deep snowbank. You're thinking too much, Belle said. It's actually a lot like walking in regular shoes. You just have to keep your feet a little further apart so they don't get caught up with each other. The prince said, stepping forward, but then he lifted his other foot. It caught in the snow and he fell down again. Belle stifled a giggle as she helped him to his feet. Step lightly, she suggested. I'll say, the prince grumbled. He stepped more lightly this time and moved easily across the snow. Soon the prince was keeping up with Belle, who led him all the way to the forest. They even stopped to pick berries. When they got back to the castle, they found hot chocolate and cookies waiting for them in front of the fire. Oh, good, said the prince. Eating. This is one thing I'll always be good at. He picked up a cookie which broke and fell with a plop into his cup. Oh, he said, looking very sad. You know, Belle said with a teasing smile, you aren't so different from the clumsy beast I fell in love with, after all, are you? Oh, and doesn't Belle look beautiful? I love her dress. Wow. I don't think we're going to get any snow for Christmas, but I think it is going to get a little bit colder, and hopefully when it gets colder we get rid of this awful rainy weather. I feel wet and damp all the time. It's horrible. It's just absolutely chucking it down outside. So anyway, if you're all snuggled up and ready for bed, I will say night-night, and I will see you again tomorrow. And let's have a look. What is tomorrow? Ooh, A Bug's Life. So we'll look forward to that. So night-night, everyone. So let's see. Night-night, Atty. Night-night, Torben. Night-night, Ruby. And night-night, Max. I love you all so very much, and I miss you so much. But we can catch up on the portal, and I can do you stories on there, can't I, too? And they've got silly things on my head and on my nose and on my cheeks, depending on which story. Anyway, have a lovely sleep. I love you loads, all of you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you, bye.